Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just a new video here on a new stock and a new video on Vinco Ventures. I did an article or a video on this one a little bit earlier with some other meme stocks, but this is just a video on Vinco Ventures, ticker BBIG. Here's a look at what it's done over the last year, up over 271%. In the last 3 months, up over 97%. In the last month, it's had a great last month, up over 149%. Here's a look at the last week, actually down 15.60. And here's a look at the Friday. If you don't know what this one is, it's brands include the 9/11 Help Now, Global Clean Solutions, 4 Keeps Roses, Purple Mountain Clean, and Royal Streams. Company operates through the following tools: Honey Badger Media and Pop Nation. Honey Badger Medium is a full-service content monetization company that focuses on brand-specific messaging and leveraging internal assets and long-term strategic partners. Founded in 2017. 130 million shares being traded with a $573 million market cap. Here's a look at their last earnings, and no ratings on this one currently. So got some articles here. Some of them are a little bit older, but we'll get into the newer stuff later on in the video, but it's all kind of relevant if you haven't looked at this stock yet. So Vinco Ventures stages a massive short squeeze. This is dated back on the 30th, so like I said, it's a little bit older information. On Sunday evening, Benzinga asked its followers on Twitter which stocks they are focusing on for the week, and from the replies, Benzinga selected one ticker for technical analysis, and that would be BBIG. So are both watching Vinco Ventures, BBIG. The stock doctor commented on Vinco Ventures could potentially behave similar to how the support.com did last week. On Friday, support.com was the target of the short squeeze and skyrocketed over 200% higher before slamming into resistance level near the $60 mark. Like support.com, Vinco Ventures fits the bill of a short squeeze candidate. Traders may remember the stock was successfully targeted in January when GameStop and AMC Entertainment short sellers were smoked. Vinco Ventures had a small float of just 40 million shares and 11.6 million, meaning 21.06% of the float is held short. And here kind of goes over the stock chart. So then I'm just going to, if you want to pause and go over that information, as I have some more information here coming up that's a little bit newer. And here's a chart you can also pause on as well. Meme stock Mania Escalates as Vinco Ventures support.com surge, and this is from the 30th as well. So here you can see support.com in the white, AMC in the blue, and GameStop in the purple. So, surged as extended rallies fueled by retail investors in chat rooms like StockTwits and on Reddit. The pair of stocks jumped more than 30% each month in the New York, extending gains as from last week when Vinco Ventures more than doubled and support.com almost tripled. The rallies came as the individual investors attempted to pump their bets on Twitter, Reddit's Wall Street Bets, and chat rooms on StockTwits. Support.com, a little-known software firm, has seen its market value soar to $882 million on Monday, while digital media company Vinco Ventures is valued at just over $460 million. There's a lot of randomness that goes into which stocks become meme stocks. Founder and Chief Investment Officer Capital Management said short squeeze have always been a part of the markets. Red hot rallies for the two stocks continue a trend where heavily shorted firms surge on high volume as investor chat rooms light up with mentions with the idea of the short squeeze isn't new. The phenomenon of meme stock has captivated investors for the better part of 2021. Bets against the pair have been gaining traction lately, with 60% of the support.com shares available for trading sold short. Data compiled by S3 partners show 1/5 of Vinco Ventures stock is currently sold short, with the total short positions for the two stocks at roughly $216 million, the data showed. With these stocks, the relative amount of the short interest and short selling is very small compared to daily trading volumes. And again, you can feel free to pause and go over the rest, or else you can find this right on Yahoo Finance. Vinco Ventures trap shorts options traders, bet big on squeeze potential. This is from the 31st. Again, the more newer information is towards the end of the video. On Monday, gapped up 71% and opened at $9.10 level amid speculation the stock was the latest target of a short squeeze. Vinco then hit a psychological resistant level of $10, where it ran into a group of sellers and closed the day down about 22%. Vinco traded down to $5.51 in Tuesday's session, which closed the gap, and bulls came in and bought the dip because gaps filled 90% of the time. Bullish traders may have been waiting for the gap to fill before taking a position. A number of options traders did exactly that at 9:43. Near Vinco reached its low of the day, and traders began hammering bullish call contracts, which continued throughout the trading day. And again, feel free to pause and go over the rest. Vinco Ventures BBIG stock and news and forecast short interest high as retail interest ramp up, and this is just dated from the 6th. So just actually came out here a couple hours ago. So retail stock favorite surges yet again. Vinco stock is a tailor-made short interest play for retail traders. BBIG stock broke out at the end of August and is volatile. Vinco Ventures is a small cap retail interest stock that meets all of the criteria and Wall Street's bets favorite. Being primarily a short squeeze candidate, the Wall Street original idea was indeed a clever one. Identify high short interest stocks and squeeze them, creating a self-fulfilling move. This morphed into something bigger, a generational and us versus them movement. It was maybe even a follow on the Occupy Wall Street movement of a few years ago. Vinco stock kicked off back in January with a original GameStop move and went from just $1 to nearly $10. In a matter of days, it has already retraced back to around $2 before exploding once again in late August and peaking even higher than the original move. This time to $11.90. The current short interest data from Refinitiv shows a short interest of 42%, pretty high and likely the main reason for the squeeze. Volume has been way above normal. As ever with the time of highly speculative retail interest stock, trade extremely carefully. This is a high risk, lose everything type of stock, so please treat this as gambling. Only wager money that you can afford to lose. And again, I kind of say that on every stock that you look at. So this kind of goes over a stock forecast, technical analysis, and there's the chart. Feel free to pause and go over that there for yourself. Moving on, this is the article that I first did a video on, and this was Vinco Ventures is part of it, and then just decided to do a video on Vinco Ventures itself, so that you can find that in the library as well. Over here to Reddit, Most of you all spend some time arguing about whether or not BBIG is better than SPRT and bitching at me about all caps. Then do something time looking for winning plays. That's awesome. Upvoted if you're still on BBIG. Over here to StockTwits, currently at $7.98, a low of $1.11, high of $11.90. Probably going to hit $10 tomorrow. Then from there, either we fly or we eat. Bears are already starting to come up. They're scared. So how much of Lomo and own exactly? I read it's 20% going public. Let's break $20 tomorrow. And over here on tip ranks, nothing. It's not even rated. So, but currently at $7.68. If you have any of BBIG, go ahead and list that in the comments along with your cost basis, any other information that you have that we can share and compare notes and make money together. That's what it's all about. And if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. Have a great rest of the Labor Day. Hopefully everybody out there had a great weekend, and smash that like button and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I'm on my way to 2,000 subscribers. So again, this is J Money, Falling Forward Financial. Happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.